Hi, we are in the latter part of the festival of Sukkot. Tomorrow morning, Friday, October 9th, will be Hoshana Rabbah, which is in our liturgy a very important day and celebration, but not many people know about that. Hoshana Rabbah will be the ending of Sukkot, will be the last time we use the lulav and etrog, and they will begin asking for rain and use the willow to be used against the floor to show our readiness for the fall to come in and the winter. And of course, asking for a year of rain and not a dry out, things that affected mainly the land of Israel. At night will be Shabbat, Friday night, which will be shortened because a new holiday begins. This is the holiday of Shimini Atzeret. Shimini Atzeret can be translated as the 8th day of ingathering. If we already had 7 days of Sukkot, biblically we're being asked to remain one more day of ingatherings, coming together to celebrate that communication and connectivity to the Almighty. Of course, the holiday has been developing in various ways. It has its own Torah reading, but in the diaspora, we have added that day, an extra day of Simchat Torah after Shimini Atzeret. And Shimini Atzeret is being highlighted because we have Yizkor. And indeed, at Temple Bethel, we'll have Yizkor outside in the parking lot, weather permitting, at 11 a.m. on Shabbat morning. Otherwise, if you live in Israel, Shimini Atzeret and Simchat Torah are put together in one day, like half and half, to celebrate this separate but connected day to Sukkot called Shimini Atzeret, and then add a, for sure, post-biblical rabbinic innovation called Simchat Torah, in which we end the yearly cycle of the reading of the Torah and begin a new cycle. We will celebrate Simchat Torah Saturday, Shabbat, in the evening as Shabbat ends. We will come together first, I have here my cheat sheet, at 6 p.m. for Mincha, in which we'll read Torah, and then the celebration of Simchat Torah, which we believe will extend itself outside the parking lot with very innovative system for about a couple of hours, and around 7:30, 8 o'clock we'll conclude. And then on Sunday morning, we'll come back again at 9 o'clock for just Simchat Torah. So we give this day, Sunday, full importance in terms of the liturgy of a festival, but the Torah reading takes over and becomes that day in which everyone has an aliyah to the Torah. So we'll be connected by Zoom and live, and making sure everybody gets a piece of that last reading called Vezot HaBracha. This is the blessing. At the end of that Torah reading, we continue with Musaf, and the holiday will conclude. Prior to the Torah reading, we will have this amazing dancing outside in the parking lot again, weather permitting. And we dance with the Torah in a very special way. I want you to come, maybe see it on Zoom, because it's very, very different. We just found a way in which we can dance with the Torah without having to pass the Torah to one another and without endangering, the Torahs themselves. So we're very excited. We know that Simchat Torah kind of swallows the whole excitement of the last 2 days, because Shimini Atzeret is known as Yizkor, which is a sad occasion as we come and remember our loved ones. But I would like to suggest that you take these 2 holidays as a great way to come together to decide what kind of Judaism you're going to have in this year 5781, to try to think carefully, what are the things you're going to do? Perhaps now that you have technology and you can really watch all the services that we produce, perhaps you yourself will develop your own connectivity to our tradition. Perhaps this year you will come and buy your own talit, or you come and buy your own set of tefillin. That's a possibility, or will join us as we make blessings over Hamotzi and Kiddush, and you will get your own challah. You bake your own challah, and you get your juice from the kosher wine from our shul or from the vendors that you normally get them. All that could happen this year. We can connect through our classes beginning in November with It's Not Your Baba's Kitchen anymore, in which we will talk about kashrut in our homes. So there is a tremendous opportunity here to end the cycle of the Torah and begin anew with more mitzvot. Think about that possibility. So again, join us Friday night, 6 p.m. Shabbat morning, Shimini Atzeret, 9 a.m. You have to do a lot of things, Hallel and Torah readings, and Yizkor outside 11 o'clock. And then in the evening of Shabbat, 6 p.m., Torah reading, still Vezot HaBracha, and then Simchat Torah will be in the parking lot again. Sunday morning, early, 9 a.m., Simchat Torah, a lot of hakafot, a lot of enjoyment, then to have everyone having an aliyah, and then we'll conclude the holiday then. About 12 p.m., 12:30, I'm not sure, and we'll give you a kiddush to go. All that at Temple Bethel, and it is at that moment that the high holy days conclude. In fact, that night will be at 7:15 when the high holy days will conclude for the year 5781. It's been a pleasure to go through this very innovative and different high holidays, and please join us for Shimini Atzeret and Simchat Torah this weekend. Until then, Chag Sameach. Enjoy Sukkot. Bye-bye.